Ladies and gentlemen, I think we should cover our next story, why don't we? The United States President Donald Trump. It involves him and the YouTube star turned boxer Jake Paul in Kentucky. They had a bit of a what would you call it? A meeting of the minds. You know when Socrates and Socrates and Plato, this iconic moment. Socrates and his student Plato, they are foundational figures of Western philosophy. Socrates, who in this case is Donald Trump, he brings up this future figure of Western civilization, of intelligence, of might, of strength. Jake Paul, this true like a visionary. You know what I mean? I'm ready to review this clip with you, ladies and gentlemen. Let's just jump right into it. Go. President Trump turned a logistics facility in northern Kentucky into a high-octane political stage on Wednesday, surprising the crowd by bringing out YouTube sensation and professional boxer Jake Paul. I love that they refer to him as YouTube sensation. The appearance took place at Hebron, Hebron. There was a town called Hebron, which is in North Dakota, I believe. And every time that I used to drive by it when I was a child, I was doing a drive. And I would specifically point out the sign and I would go, "He Brown." And it was a joke with me and my father because at the time I would go like, "Why does he hold his gun sideways?" "'Cause he Brown." Ha ha ha. Where the president was officially promoting his Make America Affordable Again. MAAA agenda. That's dumb. Make America Great Again at least had the MAGA, but this is M with 3 A's after it. Trump, I enjoyed Make America Healthy Again more than this, and Maha sounds stupid. Trump spent several minutes praising the 29-year-old influencer's guts and courage, even going as far as to issue complete and total endorsement for Paul to run for political office in the, quote, not too distant future. The moment quickly shifted from a simple celebrity cameo to a full-blown political crossover event. Taking the microphone, Paul told an ecstatic audience that Trump had taught him, quote, to never back down from a fight, even when the opponent is much larger. A clear nod to the president's current military and political battles. The two then fueled a viral social media storm by performing Trump's signature YMCA dance together on stage. A clip that has already racked up millions of views on TikTok and sparked heated debate online over the intersection of celebrity and the 2026 midterm cycle. Beyond entertainment, the rally served as an aggressive strike against a local political rival. Trump used the event to hammer Kentucky Congressman Thomas Massie, calling him a disaster and a nut job for his repeated defiance of the administration's agenda. Thomas Massie is the gentleman who's been pushing for the Epstein files releasement and whatnot. Everybody, for some reason, thinks that he's just a great guy, same as Ro Khanna. What people regret to not bring up is that Thomas Massie is a member of, is it the Order of Demolay? Yes, this is an organization that he is actually a subscriber to. It is a premier youth and youth leadership organization for young men aged 12 to 21, founded in 1919, associated, this is going to surprise you, with Freemasonry. Oh, for fun and curious. The Order of Demolay, or the Demolay International. This is, they got local bodies called chapters, led by master counselors, guided by adult advisors, usually master masons. They are a nerve-wracking group, and he just so happens to belong to them. And for some odd reason, people are still, they're into the show of politics, so they go, Thomas Massie's he's up there representing he's saving the women. He's like getting us justice. You don't realize that he is a part of the Freemason plot. He is definitely sent in as a fix-it guy. He's sent in as someone that makes you think that there is somebody doing something. When's the last time that we had any actual releasing? When's the last time you saw anybody in handcuffs because of what he's done? Exactly. Ladies and gentlemen, he is just another actor in the grand show of things. If you don't believe me that he's a member of the International Order of Demolay, look it up. He's a member of the Kentucky chapter. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, His repeated defiance, particularly regarding the ongoing conflict in Iran, by sharing the stage with a massive digital star like Paul, while simultaneously endorsing Massey's primary challenger, Ed Galrain, however you pronounce Gallrein. The president signaled that he was looking to use his high-profile celebrity energy to clear out dissenters within his own party, which I don't know how well that's going to work. The Trump party, that it was the Republican Party 2016 to like maybe now, it's starting to fade in the sense where people are not as much like Trump. We know that it's not going to happen with the third term. We know that that's not going to be something that he's willing to push forward. I'm sure that he has people whispering in his ear. I'm sure he has Bannon pushing this, like, hey, the amendments to the Constitution, we can fix them and we can figure stuff out because, hey, we had an amendment that made alcohol illegal and whatnot. And it's like, all right. My point is that the Trump era, I feel, is coming to an end. People are realizing that the third term isn't going to happen. They need to start getting behind either Rubio or Vance, so they're going to have to nominate the successor, whoever is going to be able to have the charisma, be able to stay up during meetings. They can't pick him because he's aging out of his role. They need to find the new figure for the MAGA movement. People are thinking that they're anointing J.D. Vance, and not many people can get behind him because he's a race mixer, and not many people are a fan of that. It's true. Not many people are a fan of that. They like his hillbilly background. They like the movie Hillbilly Elegy. It's a good movie. Inherently, it's directed by Ron Howard. It's actually a pretty good movie. Inherently about like how your destiny is in your own hands. Yes, you might come from a bad background. You might have parents that are absentee. You might have whatever challenges you face in your life. But if you take accountability, you go to school, you work hard, you dedicate yourself to making good out of yourself and the lot you have in life, then maybe things can work out for you. And more often than not, in an economy based on meritocracy, they do. It's a great story. Inherently, I liked it a lot. Glenn Close is really good in it. She plays his mama. Whatever. What's the other actress's name in it? Hillbilly Elegy. She's in everything. Amy what? Let me get this for you guys. I'm gonna sound like Amy Adams. I'm a dumbass. Amy Adams, of course I should know her. She was in The Master. She was great in that. She's in a lot of things and she's great. Let's review this clip of Jake Paul sweating like a monster, by the way. I have never in my life seen someone sweat through an undershirt, a dress shirt, and then a blazer. He has puddles of sweat underneath his arm. It's disgusting. If you want to see it, it's in the description. Go.
You have my complete and total endorsement. Everyone here has to do their part, and God's got us. Trump's got us. God bless. Love you, Kentucky.
Wow.
No, he's a great guy. He's a courageous guy and a talented guy. He's a hell of a fighter, too, by the way. And I just want to say, I'm going to make a prediction that you will be, in the not-too-distant future, running for political office. And you have my complete and total endorsement, okay?
Oh, yeah. That's exciting and eager. Can we just say it? Logan would be better. I'm sorry, he mogs his brother. He's more handsome. He is not subhuman. He has very decent facial presence forward, you know what I mean? He's a much more respectable figure than his brother. His brother needs to grow... Anybody who needs to grow a beard because the chin is embarrassing, it's like low testosterone, low respectability. You're not high in the pecking order. If you can't rock a naked face and look good... Ugh, I don't know what it is, buddy. It's chopped for you. Like, it's seriously, like, you see people with the soy chin where it bleeds into the neck, and it's like, with the majority of beards you see, by the way, the majority of beards are because the men, they don't have the what is it? Not the claves. They don't have the mandibles. They don't have the jaws for it. And if you can't look hot with a shaven face, if you can't look hot with just, like, your natural jaw... Man, it's going to be rough for you in this world. Beards are not it. Beards, they come in and out of fashion, but clean face is always in style. It is. And I'm sorry if you're a bearded gentleman listening to this. I actually think that some people rather look better with a beard. I think some people look, whatever. My point is, it's up to you how you want to stylize yourself. It's up to you, whatever. But when it comes to, like, manliness and whatnot, I don't think that anybody who needs to cover their natural chin with a beard, it's very Middle Eastern, you know what I mean? It's very czarish. It's very like you sit in a temple, you think you're wiser than other people and whatnot. All the hair, by the way, all the hair, I've noticed this with men with beards, all the hair that is supposed to be sitting on top of their head is migrating down to their face. And I don't know if it's just, I know that listen, I'm not saying that my hairline is anything to brag about. It's pretty back there. I'm widow's peaking it. If you've seen Michael from GTA 5, I got a bit of that going on where like the sides and the corners of my hairline, they're starting to creep back a little bit. I'm not ashamed of it. It's just a natural thing that every person with a receding skull like mine goes through. I have like this alien skull. It's called Egg City and it's beautiful. I am proud of my intellectual looking forehead. Yeah, and what my point is, I have a point here. I'm not just ranting, I do have a point. People with beards, I worry, and I know that this is not genetically proven or tested. I feel as though if you sit with a beard for too damn long, it steals all of that hair-making genes. It steals it from your head. You know what I mean? Have you ever noticed that people with a beard for extended periods of time, their hair just falls, it falls in quality, it falls in texture. It's just not it. Because I don't know if it's your body creating more oils on your face. By the way, acne. Acne, I've noticed, is really bad for gentlemen with beards. So, maybe this is just to wrap up my section on Jake Paul and my opinions on it. I think that the beard is really just what we gotta tackle this here. But unfortunately, below the beard, he's hiding an embarrassing chin. Men need to be working on their chins, ladies and gentlemen. Chin Thursday is what we're going to call it, ladies and gentlemen. It's Chinese Chin Thursday. The Kentucky stop comes at a critical time for the administration as surging gas prices and a stuttering economy continue to test the public's patience. While Trump boasted that the war with Iran is won and the country's military capabilities have been degraded by 85%, his reliance on the populist figure like Jake Paul suggests a calculated effort to keep younger voters on the MAGA base energized. Whether this leads to Senator Paul or simply a viral news cycle, the Hebron rally proved that the current political landscape, the line between the boxing ring and the campaign trail, is thinner than ever. It's always been that. It's always been that, at least a little bit. Like, once we got the gentleman who made a movie with the monkey being president, it's been silly, and that was in the 80s, so quit it. Most of us weren't alive for that. And what I'm trying to say is it's the people, the celebrity in politics, it's older than a lot of us, so quit acting like it's never been a thing. Ladies and gentlemen,